This is Louis Away, welcome back to Let's Talk and Chill with your boy Louis G. To testing 1 2 1 2. Yo guys, I thought by today I would have been long stopped trending on TikTok, but apparently I'm still trending and people are really like bashing me, like bashing my name there, man. But it's all worth it because, like, what I said it, guys. Like, right now, I can't go back because, like, everything that I said there was authentic and it was my opinion. But I am kind of. There are songs that I was listening to recently of Mozambique amapiano, and they're like, "Dangma, guys, dangma." No, I think after I said what I said, people started to put pressure and started to upgrade, on the Mozambique amapiano. And yeah, I think I should just say congratulations to those ones who made it, like, who grew up after that one, or who advanced, or who upgraded their skill in producing Mozambique amapiano. So yeah, that's my don't persecute me, guys. I'm just saying this to those ones who upgraded, those ones who didn't, who are still producing crap. Hey, go ahead and bash me all you want. So welcome back, guys, to my Let's Talk and Chill with Louis G podcast. So I'm sure by now, if you're a subscriber, you already know what we are about, or what am I about. So yeah, before I start the podcast, the episode, I would like to thank everyone who subscribed, who is a Louis clan. A Louis clan is somebody who is a part of the family, somebody who subscribed to the channel, somebody who subscribed to watch the podcast, someone who subscribed to this kind of content. So that person is called, or they are called, the Louis clan. So Louis G is me. I'm an amapiano artist, DJ, vocalist. Yeah. So I'll announce something at the end of this video. So yeah, hey guys, something very unusual, like in the space of amapiano. I'm just gonna talk about amapiano right now and then move to other topics. What DJ Mapurisa and Kabza the Small did on Sun Arena, man, is it's outstanding, man. Very much, like, I don't know what to say. I think, according to me, they took every piano artist that was available at that moment, and I think each and every artist that they made a song with, they like kinda took them to the arena, and then, like, they did the thing. Yo guys, that one was one of the dopest, like, performances. I think it was kind of a festival or something. Yeah, it was dope. One of the dopest I've ever watched. I'm a piano right now. I think every country in Africa, in United States, maybe in Europe, obviously, actually in the globe, every country in this world right now should bow down to amapiano. Literally, we've been bowing down to hip hop for a very long time. Officials did. We've been bowing down to hip hop, but now people must start to bow down to amapiano, man. Amapiano are doing great things, man. Right now, like, first of all, amapiano have produced millionaires. Number one. Number two, amapiano is starting to be international. It's starting to be played everywhere. Even Drake, I think he's considering, if not part of already. I think he's kind of trying to jump into amapiano, or rather mix his genre and also amapiano. Guys, yo, I don't know what to say, man. I think I'm very happy, and I'm very happy because I'm part of this amapiano thingy. And also, what I realized also is that when my song like started to trend, my song Shigisha. If you know it, go check it on TikTok. Go check it on everywhere. It's everywhere. Shigisha. So, like, that after I've checked some streams, like, where the specific countries where my song was streamed at, I was impressed. Even Poland, even Britain, even, yo guy, almost everywhere it's been, and it's still now being streamed in each and every country. Obviously Africa is done. I wasn't surprised when I saw Cote d'Ivoire. I don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly, but Cote d'Ivoire was like, damn. Cote d'Ivoire, like, that country, like, it's the only time that I heard about it is when there was FIFA World Cup in South Africa 2010. After that, I've never heard about Cote d'Ivoire again. But my song was streamed that side. So yeah, amapiano, they are coming alright. They're coming great. Obviously, it's a thanks to Kabza the Small, Maporisa, Major League DJs. I don't know why you guys are not applauding or rather giving Major League DJs their flowers right now, because those guys, they've pushed Amapiano. Like they had their own set, they had their own show in the UK. Only Amapiano, strictly Amapiano, and there was no other artist with them. It was only them, so it's very much like, in a way, a bit sad that you, like, most people don't give Major League DJs their own flowers, because those guys deserve, just like Maporisa and Kabza deserve their own flowers. Obviously, Maporisa and Kabza, they are kings of Amapiano, according to me. Don't kill me. According to me, that's my opinion. Because, guys, if you look at it, like, what impact have they done in Amapiano and the variety of Amapiano that they've produced? Definitely, I believe and I think they deserve the title Kings of Amapiano, because obviously there are people who think that maybe somebody else is the king of Amapiano, or yeah, but Mass Music. Shout out to Mass Music. Mass Music is one of the dopest Amapiano producers that I've ever seen, man. Like, shout out, shout out, shout out. So yeah, also on the Amapiano part, guys, I did you see, like, how much Uncle Waffles charges? Yeah. You guys, okay, fine. I am actually in support of those prices, but dang, yo, those prices are crazy. Uncle Waffles said she's not a millionaire yet. I'm counting a month or two. She's gonna be a millionaire very soon. Those prices are crazy. But at the same time, man, I believe she deserves those prices, because Uncle Waffles is very big. She's huge. Like, she's an entertainer, man. She entertains when she's at the stage, man. When she plays there, she makes sure that you don't really regret coming there. You enjoy your time, and also seeing her, it's like there's that thing that she has, man, that makes those prices to be very much suitable for her, because I think she was supposed to even charge more, according to my understanding, but damn, she deserves those prices. So, but there are people who actually disagree, of which I believe is their opinion. But at the same time, from my side, I am analyzing from an artist perspective, and also the analysis of what she's doing when she is entertaining, because there are people like Kabza De Small who don't really engage, like literally going to the fans or going to, like, the audience and engage with them, or like play or dance, like, you know okay, but I'm sure you get what I'm saying. But at the same time, it's like, she deserves that thing, because she works, that person. Like, Uncle Waffles works. Like, she's around Kamompela, man. Like, Kamompela, she also works a lot, because she prepares her, like, her dance moves. She does a lot on stage, man. So that those prices, even if she charges like 100K, maybe per hour or something, an hour. Yeah, I think she deserves it. Right now, I think she's around 80K. During the what do they call the thing? If it's a club, if I'm not mistaken, if it's internal, yeah. But if it's external, like a festival or the arena thing, I think it's gonna be something around 100 and something thousand rands. And then international ones, they are the ones that are crazy. Are like, yo, this is dope. This is dope. This is a lot of money, but at the same time, it's dope, and she deserves it. She's around $25,000, I think, internally. No, externally, like outside, and then in $18,000 internal. I'm not sure if I'm saying these numbers correctly, but they're around those ones that I've just said now. So yeah, congratulations to her, man. She deserves whatever's coming her way, man. She's done a lot, and on her come up, man. She's one of those people whom that when they came up, man, like on the industry, they were bashed, but being bashed actually took her to where she is right now. You know, when you're an artist, I'm talking to I'm a piano artist, including myself, maybe. When you're an artist, or you are heading to be, when you want to do something, and then you fear that maybe it might make you trend for wrong reasons. I think most probably, not always, ne? Because sometimes you might do something stupid and then trend and then get depressed and kill yourself or something. But most probably, that thing might help you. It might be a stepping stone to your career. But look at Uncle Waffles, how she did it. Like, firstly, she DJ'd and then she was wearing a G string and then it was literally revealed. Not obviously entirely, but no, the upper part. So, most people are commenting on that thing. They were like, what's happening, stuff like that. And then, but that thing was like, oh, people started to, when they talked about her, when she was trending on Twitter and TikTok as well, like she gained traction. People started to want to see who this person is, and then after that, she was in demand somehow, and then she got bookings, and she's a DJ. So you see, so I think it's not necessarily advisable, but if you see a potential of getting into the game, but only if you're ready, because Uncle Waffles, according to me, I think she was ready for this thing, because she didn't really like kill herself or die from the pressure that she's getting from the media, from the society, from social media, Twitter, bashing her, big influencers like Chris Excel, bashing her, and everything like that. She remained until now, and look at her now, man. She's big, she's huge, like. You see, so yeah, congratulations to her. Big up to Uncle Waffles. I think she is one of those people who really motivate me. Like, I'm gonna mention them. These people, I think you should look at these people. If you're an upcoming artist, you should look at these people. No, no, not only if you're an upcoming artist, but only if you are like 25 below. Yeah, if you are 25 years below, these people must, at least one of them must do something to you. Number one, I've talked about her, Uncle Waffles. Come on, Pella. Definitely come on, Pella. Come on, Pella. She's doing great things, guys. Like, no, no, no cap. No cap. Okay, fine. And then, Focalistic. I think Foca is below 25 because he's like 24, 23, something like that. Who else? Mgiftos SA. Shout out to Mgiftos SA. That guy is doing great things, man. Like, recently he's been releasing like dope hits, man. Obviously, he's done huge hits with Buster 99 on his previous tracks, like Dudula versus Slender. It's him, Giftos SA and Buster 99, Yuri Boyka, Skodo, what else? Hey, there are a lot, man. There are a lot. On the album of Buster 99, he's there. The I think the second one. On the first album, I think, and the second one, yeah, he's there creating big hits. And then Vigro Deep. If Vigro Deep is he once held South Africa, held it with the scrotum. Vigro Deep once held South Africa with scrotum when it comes to hits, man. That guy was literally like, yo, like he was literally each time he releases, it's a hit. It's going to trend. And remember, back then, I think it was around 2018, if not 2019. TikTok was not very popular, but that guy trended regardless. Vigro Deep is too much. It's too much. Vigro Deep, Mfanaga Gogo, Mfanaga Gogo. He is one of those guys whom you must. He's still in school, by the way. I think metric this year, yeah, something like that. You look at him. If you're an upcoming artist, or you are ambitious about succeeding in terms of like succeeding maybe in a certain industry, and you're still young and you are still in school, look at Mfanaga Gogo. Yeah, look at Mfanaga Gogo, and you'll realize what I'm talking about. And then who else? J Music just released a hit. Just released a hit, man. A hit. Yo. That one where he featured Sol K and Melon Sleazy. Dope hit, man. Right now it's doing rounds on TikTok. It's trending. And obviously before that, J Music was doing hits, man. He did Trip Session, man. Trip Session is like, yo, one of those tracks that like you literally want to listen to each time when you get a chance. So yeah, Who else? These guys that I mentioned, they are below 25, ne? And also the other ones, Mass Music, the lot, man, the lot. Those guys, you should look at those people. Even the ones that I didn't mention, if they are below 25, look at those people. Even if you're an upcoming artist, you're an upcoming actor, you're an upcoming CK actor, you look at those people, and then not that copy what they do, but at least get something motivation. Because me, personally, I got motivation from Kamompela. I was kind of motivated, or like I shouldn't give up on what I'm doing. I shouldn't give up on music, because there was a time where I was at the tip of giving up. You see, I was like literally giving up, and then eventually, when I saw her prospering like tremendously, I started to gain confidence as well in myself. That, oh yeah, actually, I should continue doing this thing because it's working and I like it and I love it, and it doesn't feel like work when I'm doing it. Like literally, I feel like, when you're doing something that you love, it doesn't really feel like work when you're doing it. It's like, oh my god, okay, fine. Like, I love this thing, I'm chilled and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, look at those people. If you're under 25, look at those people. These that I mentioned. If you don't know them, obviously go search them. If you know them, just look into these people, man. These people are the future, and these people are doing the most in the music industry right now. They are doing. I'm not gonna count up Kabza De Small. Kabza De Small is already the OGs, man. Like, he's up there. So I'm talking about people who are like below 25, because the youth actually needs to be motivated, which is my next topic. The youth of South Africa. The youth needs to be motivated. The youth need to be taught discipline, but not discipline a code, like straight discipline, like as in you bring them to the table and then talk to them discipline. No, show them people who are disciplined. Get what I'm saying? Show the youth, the people at their age who are disciplined. I think that's the not always like it's not always the way how things work, but it does work at the same time. It's one of those things that work. You see, some other people need you to pull them to the table or to the chair and talk to them, but others just need you to show them that you guys look at these people, look at them. Don't compare yourself to them. No, just look at them and maybe ask them questions, because I have few access to some of these people that are counted, and I ask them questions. I ask them, how do you do that? How do you do that? And somehow they do share. How do they do this thing? Sometimes you don't even have to have access, because I was watching, as I said, that Kamompela, she's the reason why I'm still in the industry, like working so hard right now. I was watching her video, the first video that she trended with on TikTok, and then and then the recent, I think on her YouTube channel, the recent videos that she was doing on the road with Kamompela. Yeah, that one. I was also watching those ones, and that's when I was like, okay. Now, from the video where she was bashed, and then she trended, people loved. Obviously, there was a balance. People hated, people loved her. You see, so it was a balance. I was like, okay, fine. You see, so from that video to Jobe to what's that? Arinyo Banengre Bana ba Motho, I think that's her. Yeah. And then to these other ones, like I was like, wow, she made it. Actually, she moved from those things to where she is right now. She worked, and then when I was listening to her videos, watching her videos, I mean, she kind of did some motivation speaking, but not deep, just on the basis, on the base. Yeah, and then she was like, okay, yeah. So that's when I got the motivation, and also sports scene interviews that you got. That's when actually that's okay. That's not when, but that's one of the videos that I watched, and I got more motivated about this whole thing. So yeah, shout out to Kamompela, by the way. So um, the youth needs to be motivated, and the youth need to be taken care of. You know, obviously the government is fucked up. There's nothing we can literally do at this moment. We can only vote them out of power, but I don't want to talk about that as yet. Maybe on the next episode or something. But now I just want to talk about the youth and the incredible things that they're doing. Just like the podcast in Chill with MacG. The podcast with these two guys. I think it's Ria and I forgot the other dude. Yeah, Ria. Sam or something, Sam podcast and stuff like that. And then I'm looking at no, I don't think they're under youth, but also Casper Nyovest, the Drip CEO, the Batu CEO. You see these guys, man. So they are doing incredible work on their own, like without the help of the government. They are pushing, they are working, they are not sitting, they are not chilling, they are not waiting for handouts, they are pushing on their own. So I believe that if maybe one day we bring these people, all of these people to one place, all those that I've mentioned as well, into one place, and maybe they shed light to us, or they shed light to people who need, no, 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 not people who need, actually everyone, especially the youth. They shed light on how they are doing this thing. No, I wish one day they could bring these people, like this is my wish right now, ne? Concerning the youth, I wish that those people who are up there, who are still the youth, under the youth category, of which is 35 years below, according to the government or something. I wish that these people should come down here to people who need these things, like who need guidance, who need maybe funding, who need that breakthrough, man, that thing that will make them to be like, oh, okay, that thing that will stimulate the desire to be like them, or to be in their shoes or industries or something. Because, man, according to me, school is not working for everyone. And I would say the majority, it's not working for the majority. Most people who are in school, man, they're not really happy with what they're doing. They're just there to maybe secure the bag, but not happy, whatever. But at the same time, I believe that people can learn in different ways, and education shouldn't be only found in school. Obviously, it's not found in school only, but it shouldn't be stigmatized like that, to be like, no, you need school in order to get educated. Okay, let me just digress a little bit on this topic. Someone who's educated, it's not someone who is at school. Someone who's educated, it's not someone who is at school. School gets you certificated. It doesn't get you educated. It gets you certificated, which means you are certified by that institution that you studied this particular thing. But there's no guarantee that at the end of that degree or diploma or whatever that you're doing, you're gonna consume all that knowledge and then maybe practice it. It does not guarantee, because there's coping, there's laziness, there's a lot of things, you see. And also there's not loving what you're doing, of which it's still possible to make you feel like you are trapped or something like that. Get what I'm saying? So I feel like the youth need more resources. We need more resources to help us to grow even bigger than we are, you see. Because, like, school is not really working, guys. Let's be honest. It's working for certain people, small amount of people, not everyone. If I'm lying, then why are a lot of people? Okay, let me just start with this one. If I'm lying, then why South Africa has the highest unemployment rate, and most people who are not employed is the youth, which is the highest? Doesn't it make sense? Like, why, if school is working, why is the youth, or okay, let me say, why is the unemployment rate so high? We're not gonna go to the jobs lacking, because the jobs lacking, it's caused by this thing of school. People not having jobs is because of this thing of school. People are obviously in schools are taught to be employees, but who are they going to work for if, like, there are people who can create companies, or a lot of people rather who cannot create companies? You see, obviously there are a lot of companies, but obviously they don't hire people who are coming from school most of the time. They are hiring, it's either their relatives, or nepotism, or you have to pay to get that job, or you have to undergo the bed sheets before you get the job and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, like, I believe that the youth can be greater than what it is right now, but you just need more resources. And we do have such resources, a lot of them, but the thing is, we don't know how to utilize them. For example, there are a lot of careers that 2022 has revealed. Oh no, the pandemic, COVID-19 has revealed to us, including podcasting. Podcasting was actually a thing, yes, but not that prominent back then, because a lot of podcasts that I know have been there for like what 10 years, 9 8 years. Which one? Podcast and chill started 2018. No fish is not so long ago, but it was before pandemic, obviously. So like, Mara, a lot of careers were revealed of during the time of COVID-19, because remember that we, like, there were a lot of people, including myself, who started YouTube channels and made them a career, and right now those people have made they're starting to make money. Their content is legit and stuff like that. TikTok came about. People started to take content creation on TikTok as a career, and they're making money. They're verified. They're being approached by companies or brands to promote their brands and stuff. They're starting to make money with content creation, and now they're influencers. People like can you see I won't say she, like, ngibeke kanjani? I won't say like, okay, TikTok helped her to grow her fan base, and also maybe to reveal, because I was watching this other interview and she said that no, she had this music thing way back, but content creation was her first start. It was more like a stepping stone, you see. So yeah, I think, you see, TikTok grew a lot of people during the pandemic, because people had a lot of time on their hands, and they maybe had data and Wi-Fi, so they wanted to do something. Just like myself, I was at race. I remember very well. I was I created YouTube channels. I posted content. I obviously, the YouTube channel content creation, yeah, it flew by me. I used to teach Isindebele on YouTube, but it flew by me. I ended up giving up because, like, I didn't feel like continuing anymore. But there are a lot of people who gained from this thing. Yeah, well, so obviously it's YouTube channels, drop shipping, easy equities. I remember searching how to make money online because of the pandemic. Teaching English online. I used to teach English online. There's a lot of careers that you can do, man. There's a lot of them. So I think the youth, Vele, there's no other reason why they are failing. It's because of lack of resources, and we mustn't expect those resources to come from the ANC government, because everyone can see, it's clear. It's like the butt of a baboon. ANC is fucked. The government is fucked. So, like, literally, right now, there's nothing that these guys can do for us. Even yesterday, Cyril Maposa, the president of South Africa, um, was actually addressing the nation concerning the energy crisis. The energy crisis, which is uh, load shedding. Yeah, hey, there was a, I think 2 weeks back, we experiencing a very, I don't know what to call that one, because it was extreme, man. Stage 6. I think there was stage 8, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, there was a time where we were experiencing a heavy load shedding. It was too much. So yeah, I think he was addressing the thing, but at the same time, I didn't even finish the video because I was not impressed by what he was saying. He was really suggesting that people should buy solar panels. Imagine. So yeah, I'm drinking juice. Unlike last time, people on TikTok, they were bashing me. They were even asking me, what am I drinking? I was drinking water in a Coke bottle. Anyway, so yeah, that's my take on the youth. What maybe can be done for the youth so that it can grow and it can maybe become bigger. My first point was, I wish that these people who are up there, who are under youth, they can just come down here and teach us what they do. And obviously there are a lot of people who want to start brands. Obviously there are a lot of local brands, but they don't know the how to get their brands up there, you see. And also creativity, the business side of things. I just wish that thing happens so that we can get help, we can get help. Even artists, those ones who are painters and drawers and everything, even artists who are playing certain instruments, like business, like everyone who is up there just comes down here and share how they did it. That's my take, and that's my wish at the same time. So this episode is not gonna be too long. It's just gonna be like short and simple and nice and maybe more informative. So yeah, another thing. I am still looking for a co-host, but I think I do have a co-host. Just that it's the time thing, you see, and also he's a student, and he's the course is chawi, yeah, boy. Like it consumes a lot of his time, so he can't make it almost each and every day. So, but I wish that I get a co-host that is going to be consistent with me here, and that we can upload maybe 2 times a day on maybe like Monday and Wednesday, maybe, yeah, maybe Wednesday. So right now I haven't started to schedule it like proper. I will upload, obviously each and every week I must upload maybe 2 videos, but I'm not sure on which day because I'm still searching my schedule and checking how can I navigate around this thing. But yeah, so um hey, the mass shootings as well. These things of shoot, like, these, I mean, no, not mass shoot, yeah, mass shootings, yeah, tavern shootings and stuff. This thing is still continuing, apparently, still continuing. In Garankwa, it happened. I was calling my mom yesterday, and she was even asking me to be careful when I'm gigging because like these things of shootings, they haven't stopped yet, they're still happening. In my melody, my mom said it happened like not to a specific time, but she was hearing gunshots, of which is not very common, unless in Mamelodi it's common that there are gunshots, and an AK when you hear one, or an M16 or whatever, you hear it. So she was saying, she said that those kind of sounds, those kind of guns were used in like where she's at right now. So I was like, wow, okay, so we are still in that crisis of mass shootings and stuff. So it's not nice, guys. I don't know, man. On each and every episode that I'm doing, I'm gonna be discussing crime and discussing mass shootings. I'm tired. At the same time, I'm sad, but I'm tired. That why must we always address the same thing? Why are you killing each other? Unless it's a sabotage. Anyway, let's not get into that one because it pisses me off. Yeah. So hey guys, on Friday I'm gigging. I'll be at okay, the Bliss corner there at Bromfontein. Those who know it, you can pull up there if you want to check me out. I'll be playing and performing at the same time. So shout out to Punchline. Hey, I forgot his name. It's long, yeah, nah, yeah. And then I'll be also gigging at my race here. There'll be an event, but we have the venue hasn't been confirmed yet. But yeah, there will be an event, so I'll be gigging there. I'll just share updates, maybe on a snippet of the updates on where is the venue and what time will I be performing and how many hours and stuff like that. So yeah, starting to be on this side, yeah, but anyway, let's continue so we can chill afterwards. So I wanted to talk about also the operation to dudula and Nhlanhla. Yeah, guys, my opinion on this thing. I don't know if I'm gonna get dragged or what, but anyway, it's fine. Guys, Yabona, when you create a mass, ne? Okay, not create a mass, but when you create, okay, fine. When people start to listen to you as the leader, or when you are a leadership, and then you are manipulating people with your ideas, with also maybe your ideologies, yabo. Okay, firstly, let me clarify before I say this. Nhlanhla, according to me, he was good at first. Like his intention initially was good, but eventually he diluted and then he gained power and then started to like raise his wings up high to a point where they got any mistake, a little mistake nje could get him off the grid, yabo. So what happened is that Nhlanhla actually was kind of kicked out of Operation Dudula. If not, he signed out of Operation Dudula. So right now, if you didn't know, Nhlanhla is no longer part of Operation Dudula. He is only the leader of the what's that? President of Soweto Parliament, of which most people didn't know about. Anyway, so I wanted to discuss this thing of mass leadership. That thing, guys, it actually needs you to be very clear and very honest with yourself. It doesn't need you, obviously, it depends actually, but it needs you a lot to be disciplined, to be straightforward, and to be honest with yourself. Because right now, I believe that Nhlanhla like somehow shot himself in the on the shoe with trying to maybe impress another person who was maybe a foreigner. I don't know. Me, personally, I don't have any problem with foreigners as long as they are not violating my country. That's good. No, I don't care what wins and after that. As long as you're not violating or breaking rules in my country, that's it. So there's a video of him that surfaced last week of him trending when he said that he was with this other woman, and then he said there's one Africa, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And then he said actually the word foreigner is not even supposed to be used. Yabo. Of which initially him was the one who was pushing the agenda of foreigners, 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 calling other people from other countries foreigners and stuff. And then Chigi Chigi, he is the one saying that we are not even supposed to use the word foreigner and stuff, an African, blah blah blah, those kind of things. So that thing got him in a way to shoot himself in the shoe or on the toe, because the people that he was leading and following him, they were following what he was saying, and what he was saying it's opposite of what he said in that video. So that's why people started to bash him, people started to call him a sellout and stuff like that. And honestly, what he said there is questionable. It's questionable because he is the one who was pushing the agenda of foreigners must go or illegal foreigners must go. And then now when he is jigging this thing and saying something else opposite of what he said, it's starting to be concerning. Yeah, but like, is this leader really, really sure what he's doing or what he's talking about? Is he really authentic? Yeah, but when I have nothing against him as long as he doesn't manipulate people, because I was watching one of his videos and clearly he was manipulating people there. He was manipulating the masses. You see that thing where he like okay, I'm gonna maybe share a little bit of how to manipulate the people, or how he manipulated the people rather. Yeah, you see, when you're like an individual who has boldness, confidence, and then you are obviously not fearing to say whatever that is in your mind. And then when you want to convince people that you are who you say you are, in most of your speeches, you are not supposed to be relaxed. You're supposed to be adamant. Adamant means ready to fight or ready to engage in a rough situation. Yabo. So in most of his debates or in most of his interviews, that guy was loud. He was loud, like whenever he was adamant and loud. So he grabbed the attention of the people, yabo, like they wanted to like hear what he's saying because this person seems like he's serious, yabo. And also he was speaking what people want to hear. Obviously, the problem of foreigners in South Africa has been a thing for a very long time. That's why there's even xenophobia. Xenophobia is a very irrational reaction to, like to the foreigners, because obviously not only South Africa is xenophobic, but xenophobia is an irrational reaction, which means it's a reaction that is led by feelings, towards a particular situation. Irrational reaction. So people reacted irrationally on foreigners. Obviously not all foreigners are doing bad things in South Africa, as I explained in my first episode, but obviously xenophobia is the cause of this. So in a way, Nhlanhla like seemed xenophobic at first seemed xenophobic, but now when he changes the narrative, people who are xenophobic, when they're looking at someone who is somehow turning against them, it's like, what are you doing? Yeah, bo. So people started to be confused. What's he doing? And the people he was leading. Yeah, bo. And obviously, even if you're a leader within your team, the people who don't want you, who hate you, or who don't like you, or who would grab the opportunity if it comes to them, if you maybe fail on something or flip or flop. Yeah, let me say flop. They'll literally grab the chance to be to be in your space with both hands. So what he did there was actually what I believe in. But concerning that, he led the masses saying foreigners must go home. Yeah, it became an issue. So that's why he's no longer the member of the Operation Dudula, or rather the leader, because he was the leader of Operation Dudula. Unfortunately, uh, in a way, I don't know what's going to happen to Operation Dudula right now, because Nhlanhla was the one who was taking initiatives. Like, he was the one who was pushing this whole thing. Yes, there's a team, but he's the leader, remember. There's a team that helped him to push. But for him not to be there, and as Nhlanhla, hayi ngathi kuzonyiwa lapho Operation Dudula. And I mean, in my view, I think there's gonna be a lot of fights in that organization. In as much as they can say we are peaceful, we're marching peacefully, blah blah blah, stuff like that, I don't believe it. I think those guys are going to kill each other. Okay, I'm kidding, but I think there's going to be a serious feud, or it might be even divided. That thing, it might be even divided. So that's my take, and yeah, it's very much concerning, man, what's gonna happen, yabo, because Operation Dudula somehow, somewhere, it came alright with a lot of stuff, because Park Station was cleaned by them. Um, was made clean by them. They are, hey, those guys. They arrived there and they caused chaos, which led to something good. With Park Station, it be right, it be clean, yabo, and then yeah, they came here Cheap Street. They came Cheap Street, Cheap Street. Actually, the entire Josie. They were around Josie, Soweto. Things were coming alright. But right now, I don't know what's gonna happen without Nhlanhla in it. Maybe it's gonna go well, but in my opinion, I don't know. I think that thing is going to be divided. People are going to divide each other there, because there are a lot of people who are hungry for that power that Nhlanhla was having. Yeah, bro. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, guys, as I was saying earlier, that I'm not gonna make this video very long. I'm just gonna try to keep it short and simple and nice. So if you like the content, subscribe. Make sure that you hit the notification bell each and every time when I'm releasing. It's gonna notify you that Louis G, Let's Talk and Chill with Louis G podcast, has a new video. So you must go and watch. So yeah. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier. I'm still looking for people who want to see this podcast going further, becoming big, what it's supposed to be. So if you want to donate, you can literally donate. Yeah, anything that a podcast needs. And earlier I mentioned that I need studio equipment like proper PC, another microphone, because this one is working perfectly fine, and I'm gonna use it until maybe until I decide to upgrade. But besides, nah, I think that just gonna keep this one. But I need another one to do interviews. Yeah, proper lighting, proper camera, because I'm using my phone right now. As you can see, it's not really good quality, but we are trying, and I'm willing to serve content even with this kind of camera. Yeah, so thank you so much if you're tuning in. This is Louis G. If you wanna book me for your like events and stuff, I'm gonna leave my emails of booking below. And if you wanna communicate with me concerning the things that I just talked about right now, like, I'm gonna drop another email below so that you can communicate with me. Maybe if you wanna donate and stuff like that. Yeah. And then also, if you wanna be interviewed by Louis G, you can literally comment. Also, you can comment, or you can drop send me an email on the email that I'm gonna drop, of communications, not the bookings, the communications. Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much, guys. This is Louis G. This is Let's Talk and Chill with Louis G podcast. Danko.